Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at S.H.Figuarts Sakata Gintoki from Gintama. I've never watched the anime, but I know exactly what it is. This character is really popular. But yeah, anytime there's a cool anime character with like a samurai outfit, I'm all in. Here's the left box, here's the right of the box, and here is the back of the box. And let's check it out. I love the outfit. And here's the figure still in the inner packaging, looking pretty good. Doesn't come with a whole lot, but I do feel like they give you just enough for this character. And the interchangeable part looks really nice. And yeah, let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is really good. Honestly, I don't know too much about this guy, but I think this is just a really cool character to be made into a figure in general. It's got like a really cool hairstyle, it is a samurai, and even the color scheme is really good. So like it's really aesthetically pleasing. You have both black and white and a little bit of like a red-black going on with the inner shirt as well. So it's really cool. And obviously like the lower body is going to be hindered by this design. And I've seen people like selling the cloth goods already, but I think for this one, I'm not gonna change it to the cloth goods because I probably won't be posing with it all too much. But yeah, it's really cool, and let's just take a closer look at the figure. I am sure he looks like he walked out straight from the anime. He's got that like, you know, lazy don't care look, which is really nice, and the hair is even got some like white on it, so that's really cool. The paint job is really nice. I don't have any issues. Yeah, joints nice and tight, all that good jazz. And let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, all really standard for the neck joint. And for the shoulder, I don't think there's any pull-out method, but it has like a really long range. You can raise his arm up about this much, you do have bicep swivel, can curl about this much, and you do get a ball hinge wrist. The left arm is exactly the same design, I feel like, yeah. Actually, no, this is a little bit hindered because obviously the outfit. And for the ab crunch, I think all the articulation is there. He can bend forward about this much, but obviously this part of the clothing is gonna like hinder a little bit, but this is all on a softer plastic. And for the leg, I gotta move it around. Again, all the articulation is there. He has the 2.0 hip, bend about this much, thigh swivel, side to side pivot, and toe hinge. And I believe that's it for the articulation. And yeah, this is a little bit tougher than I'd expected. So yeah, I can see why people want to change this into cloth goods. But anyways, let's check out some accessories. And for the accessories, we're gonna start with the default head, and I mean default face, and I think it looks really good. And next up, we get like a more serious expression, and I think the difference between this one and the previous one is really slim. But basically, the first one is a little bit more lazy. And then we get like a more confident smirking face. And the last one we get is something a little bit more troll, and yeah, pretty cool. And for the interchangeable hands, first off we get a pair of relaxed open hands, and these are pretty straightforward and really nice. And next up we get a pair of action posing hands. And lastly we get a pair of hands to hold his wooden sword, and this is very nicely detailed. You can see all these words, really cool. And then we also have the interchangeable part where he can kind of rest his arm in a certain way. And yeah, I believe that's everything, and let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, and I think the size is really good. They scale really well. And next up, we have the good old Naruto S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look really good together as well. And then we have some of my recent favorite figures. And then we have some One Piece and JJK. And lastly, we have some Mayfex and Figma, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this figure is overall really good, and I do highly recommend it. I don't know much about the character, but I end up liking the figure quite a lot. Obviously, the lower body articulation and the accessories are a little bit lacking, but other than that, I think the figure is amazing. So if you like this character, you're gonna love it. And yeah, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!